Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. I died at the end of the last session, so we're going to try and not die this time. Yep, and we're going to save more too. Okay, great, deal. Okay, I'm going to probably skip a bunch of this so you don't have to watch it again. And I'll catch you back up when we're at the same-ish sort of point, or if I change too many things, then I'll start you from there.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Tworg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
I feel like I've learned not to choose these funnier options because they damage your morale.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone. The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones, albeit dark and cold. This vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, the heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe. This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod schedule filament for details.
Interesting.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe. The full text reads, Heat Death of the Universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Cool. Sounds like a cool game. Oh, that's what that was about. Okay, I remember that from the last one.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. Radio frequencies, it seems, UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes too, sparse and cryptic. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here? This must be an elaborate piece of art. Of course. The anatomy of the curse. I have to.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the game master? If it's a game, then who's playing?
Someone very important, the leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Ah.
A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Il Mara.
Cool names.
All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games, only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that? Has anyone ever done this before? And this was a role-playing game? What do you think happened to the company? Wow.
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master Frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Not
to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology. Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in. No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
They were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. All of these sound not right.
Yes, especially in here.
The lieutenant looks around the derelict room, the pipes howl, and a rat crosses the floor in front of your feet.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Okay, great.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Oh, I didn't see this last time.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Oh, the first line is different. An old Belle McGrave from the Revolution. The lieutenant notes with approval. His eyes are gleaming. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
What does this mean? A rifle
It
here?
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Interesting. Okay, cool. I didn't see that before. Interesting. This game is full, isn't it? So full. So that's the one that we need to do something with. Insane mesh tank top. Can we put it on? Shirt. Oh yeah, let's go. Looking good. I just see it under there. Take this off. Oh yeah. It's looking fucking fly. Alright. Oh. What were we? Oh yeah. Handwritten note you found from the giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some marks from the
The
interact.
note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
We saw this last time.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective, someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is. You'll find the filament memory.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying. That's a plausible hypothesis. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer. I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Alright, I'm freezing. I need to get something warmer on. Okay, I put on another jumper and I have a hot water bottle and a tea. So hopefully I survive a bit better now. Should we just put this to no color? That's not an option. I feel like it should be pink or red to match my jumper. Red? Red's a vibe. Alright. Changing the color to red. I have a very unhinged setup in this house, so it's okay, work in progress. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, I think I have gotten us up to the point that we were at when we died in the last episode. The only things I'm going to cut in are going to be things that I did this time that I didn't do last time. But I don't think there's not that many.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
This is a white check. You may retry it. So I don't know what always loses and always wins means. Like, why are they there? Physical instrument 2. Right, so I don't have a very high physical. Let's just try it.
To muster all your strength and you're dehydrated.
No,
A
didn't.
lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you.
Didn't work last time either.
The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. Then again, maybe.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Smear your hands with coal. Why would I do that? I want to know why I would do that. Alright, we're not kicking it because that killed us last time. Alright, thankfully, we're now back to where we were. So let's go and find these. Was it stairs? Oh, where was it? Down here? There's stairs there. Oh, money. Okay, let's go up these stairs. Oh. Right. Could we do that the whole time? Okay, interesting. Let's just run back through this way and just see that we didn't miss too much or anything. Maybe if we come back tomorrow that will have defrosted. Okay. I wonder how long this game goes for. Like, it feels like it could go forever. And up there is above the furnace, which we've already been to. So I'm not sure if there's anything else for us to do in here. Oh, what was that thought you just had? Is this Emma's atelier? What do you mean by that? Emma's atelier. Who's Emma? The child? No, the child is Annette. Who's Emma? I forget. Is that someone we know? I don't know. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's get out of here.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus? Yes, yes. How was it?
It was a carnal house of failed business enterprises leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there. Just a heap of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in. I am in no position to give out personal opinions. What?
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
Okay. I've had a few more questions about the curse. Okay, so we don't tell her anything. Right.
Okay, but please, only a few questions.
What about the wards on
You
the back
wouldn't
door?
want to disturb the spirits. Yes, the Simonees are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Right.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Alright, let's go and... Oh, zoom it in. Yes. I like seeing everything nice and close. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so there was a bunch of people. Oh, look, you can see so much. This is going to help me not get lost. Alright, so I want to talk to the people that are on the street around here. Ooh, interesting. Hear the distant squall of seabirds. What's this? What is it? Yellow plastic bag, fruit. Alright. Nothing I can't do. I'm the job for every man. Funny. A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Oh, I love these, like... I have such a fantasy in my head about, like, a cold, kind of depressing, but also beautiful coastal town in, like, somewhere in England or Scotland, where it's like you can't really swim in the ocean, but you still live by the ocean, which obviously as an Australian it feels, it's like, how could you live by the ocean and not want to swim in it? Even though there's a bunch of oceans in Australia you can't swim in. A bunch of oceans? There's a bunch of parts of Australia where you can't swim in the ocean. Not because it's cold, though, because you will get killed by an animal. What are you guys doing?
Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René.
René, you're a man
René.
with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Grab the ball and show them how it's done? Is that gonna... so tempting. What happened? Oh.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball.
My neck?
Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
The man ball.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Alright, let's just do it. That's not the game, surely.
Merde! Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right tricep, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Sorry, an honest mistake. Are we good? P-tank? Petanque. P-tank. Oh, petanque, I understand. I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Shit.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to fix this. Listen, guys, the game is gone and I have a murder to solve, alright? Oh, the ball is gone, rather. Okay, let's try and fix it.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags? You seem to be playing in a crater. Thank you for your time.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
I thought we were in Revachol. But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So, again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
What does medium 11 versus your total 11 mean? What does this fucking game mean? Okay. You seem to be playing in a crater. Thank you for your time.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
I love all these words that sound like they could be real words, but then I don't think they are, like communard. What's a communard? Is that a real word? Or have they made it up for the game? Okay, wait, who are the communards again? Did you use artillery fire against them? Maybe we can do this history lesson later. Yeah, I'm not feeling this conversation.
What do you want now, then?
Fine, the carabiner replies sharply. Is he a carabiner? I thought a carabiner was a little clasp tool. Okay, I'm done. We're leaving.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Oh, Jesus. Let the old man have his fucking sandwich.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man? Looks delicious, points to the sandwich. Can I have a bite of that?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You know absolutely nothing?
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects?
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
And who is this Evrard, you know? Evrard. It's so hard to say. Are you a Union member? Thanks, that's all for now.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways? So you're not an actual member?
Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns the way the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Oh, he's throwing balls. Oh, I'm still holding my flashlight. Alright.
Evrard Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
He's so angry.
The blind leading the blind. Doesn't even begin to describe it, is what he said.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Alright, let's fucking bounce.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
His voice is funny. I couldn't tell you why. It sounds kind of like a TikTok voice edit thing. Voice alter maker. Whatever. I wanted to ask you about the Union again. Looks delicious. Bye for now. Alright, I gotta take this fucking... No. I gotta... We're taking this out of my hand because... Equip this to collect tar from the streets. Oh, we can put the bottles in it. Should we collect some bottles? Like a fucking... Let's do it. I think... Was it... Ah. Take. You're coming with me, Kim. Enormous bowls really of a real man. Okay, so there was hiccups. Someone else to talk to. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Look at this. Interesting.
The worn and beaten
Design.
wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Design on the floor. It's awesome.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. Thanks, tutorial agent. I guess we should head back to the... Let's talk to this person.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Keep listening. I am the law. What's going on here?
From another planet.
He finishes and turns to you.
Hey there.
Oh.
It's the jam, my man.
It's the jam, my man. He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck.
Another awesome voice.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
His voice reminds me of the actor in Girls who the character owns. His voice reminds me of someone from the TV show Girls who owns the cafe. I don't watch that show very much, but I know that there's a character that owns a cafe. I think he sounds like him. Limbo House, that's where I am. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes and mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't quite understand what you just said. Could you say it again, only a little less plodding?
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about this strike. Know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there? What are you hauling anyway? I'm good for now. Good talk.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
I don't get that bit. Whatever. Busy with what? Alright, never mind then. Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
He speaks very poetically.
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike. What's the union demanding? Anything else I should know?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They use this rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
I
You
accidentally
interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
clicked that one. Oh well, guess we're going with that one. What was he gonna say? They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately. Ilmaran market. This rockin' beauty. Yeah, those lorries are pretty neat. Interested? Not really. I just asked because, I don't know, it must be a cop reflex.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
Wamrau. Cool sounding name. And Loran Bird.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
So, nothing illegal then? Could I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling? I think we're okay. Right, I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Cool. Well, that was interesting. And no one knows fucking anything about this. Goods from the Lord haphazardly litter the surroundings. No one knows anything about this friggin'... So sorry. About the... What do you call it? Dead body. Let's go to the dead body. Should we put the bag away, maybe? Instead of carrying it around? I hope it's still got all the bottles we picked up in it. What's down here? Let's have a quick look. Oh, maybe we should be carrying it, just in case we see a bottle. I don't know what we're gonna do with the bottles once we get them all, but... Take. I know this isn't the direction of the dead body, I'm just curious. Ancient fountain, it doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Okay, so we're on the other side of that now. The tire tracks leading onto the roof. Oh, my back, I swear it's getting worse. Roy's pawn shop. Fast cash for faster times. Water lock out of order until Wednesday 7:15 a.m. Okay. I don't know what day today is. Hello.
G'day to you, officers.
Is he Kiwi?
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man? What are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign.
Oh no, he's Australian.
Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershell.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Oh, that voice is just so comforting. Do you know what's further down the coast? Can I have some of that salami?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Why not? Let's ask.
Sure thing.
Thanks, man.
It is salty, it is savory, it is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Lovely.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Right. Thank you for the salami, sir. Butter sign down. Okay, so I guess we'll come back when that's repaired. On Wednesday. So, yeah. Cool. What's that? Cool. Ooh. Oh, is that person is standing inside the booth? Okay. Let's click these things first. Post-military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Can we have something?
A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Sniff the t-shirt. What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt? How much are you selling this t-shirt for? Let go of the t-shirt.
It's the man from Hjelmdal.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
Their matter-of-fact tone belies their surprise at the fact that you didn't recognize the figure in the print.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man from Hjelmdal is, but I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality. Remind me, who's the man from Hjelmdal again? Yeah, that's not...
The man from Hjelmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. Mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD.
Don't know what that is.
In fact, most people don't think that man from Helmdall ever really existed. But they are wrong.
Helmdall isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Helmdall are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay. But please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
You should.
2. Look at that shirt. Okay, I've thought it over and I want to buy the t-shirt. Let go of the t-shirt. Okay, interesting. I like that you can buy things that are like random.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back? Inspect the knights on horseback. Inspect the blue uniforms. Inspect the figurines in rags. Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. I don't want a figurine.
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Okay. Bust of a woman, the plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? Okay.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight. Is that a streetlight? Where did you get this? How much for the streetlight? There's nothing else you need to know about the light. Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Alright, that's cool. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, what's that?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Oh. Okay. What about this?
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
This guy's weird. I kind of want the shirt though. But maybe we should save our dollars. We'll think about it. Oh wait, we haven't spoken to him yet.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Why is he in this creepy box? Is there a door in there? Can he get out? Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. Okay. Quite the collection.
It keeps me entertained.
Oh, that's good. His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
There's something I'd like to sell. Electrochemistry. Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he high on? What is he on? Should we try it?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon, what's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Ugh. Is it just me, or is it really warm in here? So, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. So, where does a man get Pyrrolidon these days? Is it just me, or is it really warm in here? What does that have to do with it?
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Point is closed. Say, what's with the triangles on your vest? It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of Pyrrolidon before I lost my memory. Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having. Wink. Fuck. Too funny. Okay. Let's do this.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster. Had to take Pyrrolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile? What's that? Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of. It must have been tough, radioactive cleanup. How did you end up running a pawn shop? Thank you for telling me.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
I don't want to ask those two because I feel like they're big world events that I should know about.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your Pyrrolidon with me? There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
Access your pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Used to be a team with this was something about it. No, we need that. I don't I'd like to sell my clothes.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, can we... By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops? Alright, let's end it there. Thank you for auto-saving because I forgot again to save. So I think we should wrap it up and I should make a new episode. So thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.